Dia de los Muertos is a celebration that dates back to the Aztec times, when it was believed that the deceased embark on a journey, eventually leading them to Mictlan, the highest level of the underworld, where they would finally rest in peace. People gather in cemeteries and bring the deceased favorite foods and music. It is a way to celebrate the time we had with our loved ones and keep their memory alive. The cemeteries are filled with laughter, mariachis, food, lights, and flowers, and it's a celebration of life. Hello everyone, I'm Ernesto Delgado from Mayaheul, and today I'm here to talk to you about Dia de los Muertos. Every year we do an event in partnership with the California Museum, and this year we are proud to show you how to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, from showing you amazing altares to the food, the music. We're going to try and do it all this year through this video and different educational versions of how we make pan de muerto, how we make our mole, and really celebrate Dia de los Muertos to honor our past and our loved ones. So I hope you enjoy it, and salud. Before we actually take you into the kitchen, I'd like to show you the ingredients to the pan de muerto, the ingredients to mole poblano. Everything you see here is all the ingredients that you would use to create mole poblano, but I'll explain that more in detail in the kitchen. And here's some of the ingredients to the pan de muerto. Obviously is the flour. You can use bread flour, all-purpose flour, butter, eggs, the zest of the oranges. We use this orange blossom water, sugar, salt, yeast, and this is pan de muerto. So remember, if you want to see the process, the instructions and the recipe, you're welcome to look on the Zoom chat or click the link in the description below. Now, follow me into the kitchen. And before we actually get into the process, I'd like to talk to you about one of our murals. This is a mural I'm proud of that, showcases Dia de los Muertos. It actually shows the culture of Mexico. When we actually first put up this mural, it was amazing on the response that it got, because it represents Mayahuel with an offering, and it represents everything that Dia de los Muertos is. Here you can see Mayahuel showcasing and offering a dish that's very prominent to Mexico, Mexican culture, and Mexican Independence Day. It's the chile poblano, that's known as chile en nogada. It's actually one of my favorite recipes, one of the dishes that I'm so proud to serve here at Mayahuel during the months of September, October, and November. It's definitely a seasonal dish because of the pomegranate. Has white walnut sauce, and the green. All these colors represent the colors of the flag. But now let's go and see all about the mole. here we go. All the ingredients to mole poblano. Mole is such a complex dish. As you can see, it's very, the ingredients, it's almost chaotic, but somehow when it all comes together, it's a magical sauce that goes back to the ancient times of the Aztecs. So I'm gonna start, with these ingredients here. We got the sesame seed, raisins, almonds, pumpkin seeds, pecans. This is peanuts. We have the bread that we toast and fry. We have the plantains, the famous abuelita chocolate. Mexican food is all about the white onion. These are two of our chiles we use here. This is the chile negro. You can tell it's different from the pasilla. It's a little bit darker in color, but it's also longer. This is after we deseeded it, of course. But again, you can see the difference. The chile negro has a little bit more oil. Over here, we have the whole cloves, the cinnamon, peppercorn, tomatoes, the garlic, chicken consomme, and of course, the tortilla, which we turn into a tostada after it's toasted. So we take all of these ingredients and toast them. And we got the chocolate here. It's been it's been sitting in warm water for about 20 minutes. Here at Mayaheul, we like to use the chocolate abuelita, just because the chocolate abuelita, it is sweet, has lots of sugar, but it gives it that real sweetness to the mole. But it also talks about tradition. Everybody knows chocolate abuelita, but this is a process we do for the chocolate, so it's truly like a family affair here at Mayaheul. The kitchen here is a machine, as I like to call it. This is Chef Eduardo here. He controls and runs the cocina here at Mayaheul, and it's amazing the production that we do here. So now we're gonna add the hot water. So ya todos a pelar chiles. Sí, es para el mole. This is the chile pasilla. We also do use the chile negro for our mole. And this is the process we go through, deseeding the chiles. You can see we just take off the stem, deseed the chile, and you can see the chile is very oily. This is where the flavor comes out of. The more oil, the better. Mole is it's an amazing, chaotic list of ingredients, but somehow Enrique Olvera explains it best. It just all comes together, and somehow it's magical. It's a really magical paste that started in the ancient days with the Aztecs. But there you go, those are our ingredients. So we're going to start the process in toasting, frying. Mole poblano is all about frying and toasting all these ingredients to create that complex flavor. Now we're going to toast the chiles. Just till they soften up. So you're typically gonna, toast these very quickly. You saw it's about a couple minutes that we toasted the chiles. Now we're gonna do, as soon as he cleans it up here. Now you follow me, we're gonna go ahead and add the hot water. It's really what softens it up and it makes it pliable. So you can see the difference really now in the pasilla and the chile negro. So here you can see the chiles being soaked. We soak them for about 30 minutes. As they're getting softer, the oils are starting to come out, and that's really where the flavor's at. All right, now we're gonna go start the whole process. She's gonna start roasting and frying. Mole is all about roasting and frying all the ingredients. She's gonna start with the jojolí. Gracias. Okay, now we're going to show you our beautiful presentation that we do here at Mayaheul. Chef Eduardo here is going to plate. As you can see, we have our beautiful presentation of our actual dish here at Mayaheul. It's our poblano, mole poblano. It's a favorite amongst our guests. It's probably one of the most ordered. It's a beautiful presentation due to its pyramid, just symbolizing Mexico and its history, along with the stewed chicken that we cook, simmer in a chicken stock, as well as vegetables. But here, let me get the mole, and Chef Eduardo's gonna go ahead and plate it. Now, doesn't that look so enticing? It's a perfect dish for Dia de los Muertos celebration. Historically, that's what's served. So this is why for this amazing annual event we do at the California Museum, obviously it's hard to beat an amazing mole. So now we're going to show you the process of how Chef Eduardo makes our pan de muerto here. Here's all of our ingredients. You'll find, there's different dry yeast. There's orange blossom water. These are a little difficult to find sometime, but you also can see flor de naranja. Either of these will work. You can see it set up here, but he'll go ahead and show us now how he does that. So he has the flour on the table. He's added the salt. He's gonna add the sugar, the dry yeast, going into the water with the orange blossom water, the milk, going into the eggs, and again, remember the recipe, you can download it, Zoom chat. Now he did the eggs going into the butter. And really mixing the butter with the egg and the egg yolk. And slowly, as he's mixing them, he'll start bringing in the flour. As we're getting into the orange zest. This is a real key element flavor to the flavor of the pan de muerto, and really it's the Dia de los Muertos holiday. It's all about the color of orange and that flavor of the orange, and it just goes to the flowers and when you go to the panteones. That's what you see. You see a lot of the color orange, very prominent in Dia de los Muertos. But as you can see, he's slowly working the flour, all the ingredients together to create that special masa that creates the pan de muerto. Yeah, so remember the orange zest is, just remember to use very sweet, ripened orange with lots of color. It's the best way to get the right flavor and the right time when the orange is at its peak. As you can see, it's starting to kind of come together. So for those of you who don't know, Chef Eduardo was actually a bread maker. So he's definitely, as you can see, he definitely knows how to handle some dough. You can see how it's becoming less and less sticky. From here, we'll let it rest. We'll put it in the fridge to cool, and then later on, we'll show you how to make the bones that go on top, put it in the oven and bring it out. So this is the process to making the dough. And it's truly an amazing celebration of Dia de los Muertos to create Pan de Muerto. So thank you to Chef Eduardo. As you can see, definitely knows how to handle some dough. So now he's going to make individualize, make smaller, divide the dough into equal 4 pieces. Now he's brushing on the egg. It'll help brown the dough in the oven. And he's making the little bones, which are known as the huesitos. So now we're gonna allow them to rest for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna take them into the oven and for about 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us on this amazing journey of Dia de los Muertos here at Mayaheul in partnership with the California Museum. I truly enjoy celebrating Dia de los Muertos. It's my favorite holiday because it involves food, culture, art, and it's truly a fascinating holiday that represents the culture of Mexico. Again, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, don't forget to come visit us at Mayaheul. It's truly where you can experience this great mole and this pan de muerto during the celebration of Dia de los Muertos. I hope you enjoyed it, and I truly hope you enjoy this beautiful Dia de los Muertos celebration that's dear to me and my culture. Salud! Gracias everyone, thank you so much. Feliz Dia de los Muertos! Thank you all. Salud! Feliz Dia de los Muertos. I hope you enjoyed it.